Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Nonna's Kitchen. I'm Dorothy from Rossville, Georgia, and this is my kitchen. If you're catching me live, drop a 1 in the comment, and if you're catching me on the replay, hashtag replay. Guys, tell me where you're coming from when you're dropping in, and if you're new to Nonna's Kitchen. Tonight, we are going to prepare for Crockpot Italian Crockpot pork chops with cauliflower rice. Hello, Renita. How are you? So, guys, how many of you use your Crockpot, and how many of you use Crockpot liners? I didn't even know about Crockpot liners until a couple of years ago. Been cooking in Crockpots for years. Hello, Jerry. My sister, who doesn't cook at all, told me about Crockpot liners. So sometimes they're hard to find. And so when I find them, I buy them up. I found these at my local grocer's. This time they were in a bag. Last time they were in a box. I just find where I can get Crockpot liners and I go with it, because it sure makes the cleanup so much easier. All right, guys, so in the pan, I have a tablespoon of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil ready to heat. I am wonderful. Thank you for asking. Had a great day at work, and so life is grand. Okay, so guys, we're going to just go ahead and get started. And I think what I'm going to do first is go ahead and get the inside of my crock pot ready. Again, this will go in. I'll start this cooking tomorrow morning. So I'll prepare it tonight, put the lid on it. It'll go into my refrigerator downstairs. In the morning when I get up for work, I'll pop it out of the refrigerator, stick it in the crock pot, and I'm off to work while it's cooking. All right, so I have 3 cups of the frozen cauliflower. Why 3 cups? Because that's what Grumpy brought to Nonna. I told him, go downstairs and grab some cauliflower in this, and that's what he brought up, so that's what we get. But again, it's only 2 of them eating this, and so that works out fine. I'm just spreading this on the bottom of the crock pot. It's a little icy because it was frozen, so I'm just chopping that up. To that, I am adding, because we want to add in healthy fats, a 1/4 cup of avocado oil. And thank you, Renita, for sharing that out. If you don't like avocado oil, don't want to use avocado oil, use Kerrygold butter or grass-fed butter. So I'm just adding that in, again, getting in our healthy fats. To that, I have sliced up some onions. I like my onions sliced round, and I don't know why, but it's just the way I like it. Do it the way you want to. And I'm just breaking those apart over the cauliflower. Okay. I used to make this same recipe before we were keto, just a little different. Didn't have cauliflower, it had real rice. To that, I have 1 cup of water. Now, I am going to use keto thyme broth, guys. Keto thyme broth. If you don't have keto thyme broth, that's okay. You're going to use about a teaspoon of thyme, and you are going to use a brown gravy pack or French onion pack, whatever it is you want. You could use the thyme and an onion powder, and just sprinkle it on. But I am doing this so that there is like a gravy along with that. So I'm just pouring that over the cauliflower. Getting all that goodness out of there. Okay. And then I'm going to sprinkle in 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning over the top of that. And a can of diced tomatoes. You could use crushed if you want. Actually, my husband prefers crushed, but this is what he's getting tonight. Or tomorrow, I should say. And I'm just sprinkling that evenly over. I don't know, can you see down in there? There you go. Hello, Angie. How are you? Alright, so that is the cauliflower, and it's in the crock pot ready to roll. And now I'm going to add a tablespoon of garlic, because I like garlic. You don't like garlic? That's okay. Add less, add powdered garlic. And I say I like it. I'm not even eating this, so there you have it. Okay. Move this out of my way, and we are ready to start the pork chops for the top. Do you guys like pork chops? If you do, how do you like your pork chops? All right, so in here I have just put our chosen pork rinds in there. We get them at Costco, mostly. There is one brand at Aldi's that he really, really likes, so we get that sometimes. Sorry, guys. Just want to crush that up. So that's... maybe a little more. Ooh. As a vegetarian, guys, I'm not a fan of pork rinds, but, you know, it is what it is. It is keto for my husband, and that works out great for me. Okay, I'm just going to pour... and again, guys, I just filled this container. This is a 5-cup container initially with the pork rinds, but you can see it doesn't really make that much for the breadcrumbs. See that? You have the same Ninja. It works well. Hey, hello, Heidi and Kathy. Guys, I'm going to add salt. Again, to your taste and preference. I'm going to add paprika because I like the smokiness of paprika. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of paprika. You like my little teaspoon that's in my paprika? And this paprika is the little spicy hot one. It's not hot, but it has that spice. It's something that we like, a little spice, little bit spicy. So not too much, but just a little bit. So I'm gonna just mix that together. Now I have my pork chops here, and they have just been soaking for moisture into, I've told y'all before, I use vegetarian vegetable broth because why have more than one broth if I don't need it? I do have chicken broth, but I don't usually keep beef or pork broth, so I just use the vegetable broth. So it's soaking in vegetable broth, mainly because I just want to coat these just a little bit. I'm going to turn this up because I'm not trying to cook them. I'm just trying to brown the outside just a little bit. And I will add any other, any leftover pork rinds to the top of the dish when I cook it. So again, I'm just taking it, letting the pork chops kind of drain a little bit before I stick them in the pork rinds. Okay, again, not a lot, just a little bit. Quick, easy prep. It really doesn't take that long. It takes me longer to get ready to go live than it does for me to actually cook it. Hey Ken, how are you? Honey, what'd you do today? Kathy, what'd you do? Ken, speak up. Guys, talk to me. It really is easier for me if you guys are chatting with me than for me to just be talking to myself. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm weird anyway, and I talk to myself all the time. Ask anybody that works with me. They will come into the room and I'm just talking away, and there's nobody in there. So I do talk to myself, so that's not unusual. Okay, I'm going to hold that over for just a second. And, okay. So, hello, Dee. Yeah, we are so related. It is so true. Oh, my goodness, Heidi. Homemade salsa. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yummy. Oh, my gosh, girl. You're a woman after my own heart. So, yeah, I worked, had lots of meetings today, and then came home, caught Grumpy trying to eat his dinner, recorded a message with Grumpy so that he could do the tasting on the Philly steak flatbread, and posted that up, and then practiced on a dessert I'm thinking about. It turned out phenomenal, and then came to you guys with this with the Italian Crockpot pork chops and cauliflower. So there you have it. That was my day. Look how pretty these end up. Look how pretty this end up. Look at that. Just nice and brown. Can you see that? It's hard to tell what y'all can see from here. All right, guys, that is ready for me to add. That quick, I'm just getting the pork chops. I'm adding those to the top. I have 4 because I have 2 people that will be eating this meal. That'll give them 2 each. Okay. And there you have it. Let me show you this. Oh. Can you see that, guys? Look at that. Ooh, Philadelphia fruit smoothie with cream cheese or cheesecake. Oh, yeah. Oh, no bake cheesecake. Yep. All right, guys. I just like to not waste, and I like how it comes out. So I'm just going to sprinkle these on top. You don't have to. Again, you do you. I just don't like to waste. And that is it. This will get the lid put on it. Go down in the refrigerator for tonight. That way when I get up for work in the morning, I literally am just going to grab it, pop it inside the crock pot and turn the crock pot on. And dinner will be ready when I get home. Hello, Amy. You just missed it. Yes. So the cauliflower is on the bottom, Heidi, with the onions and the tomatoes. And then that does two things. It gets that cauliflower good and cooked, and the seasoning. Thank you, Amy. And then it also keeps that the pork chops up out of the liquid. So it really is. They come out really nice. That is really great. So that'll go on. It'll go on low for the 8.5, 9 hours that I'm gone. My husband will come home and cut it off. But I always set it to 10.5 just because I'm afraid, that I just set it so it'll go to that warm setting. So it'll cook for 8 hours and then it'll transfer over to keep it warm. And so that's kind of the way we're going to roll tomorrow. So guys, if you like the Italian Crockpot pork chop recipe, drop recipe in the group down below, and I will, if you're not in the group, I will go ahead and add you to the group, and then when I get the recipe up, I will tag you to it. If you're already in the group, it'll be Italian Crockpot pork chops with cauliflower rice. Okay? All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. You're always welcome in Nonna's kitchen. I'll see you tomorrow at 7. Bye, guys.